I'm going out today, but before I go, I quickly want to talk about economic reports, which everyone knows as news in Forex trading. Economic reports is one of the ways we trade this business, which is giving a lot of people problems. Some loses their account as a result of these economic reports, and some who understand how they can take advantage of this economic report always do well. So, in this economic report, there are many ways we can trade this Forex through economic report. One, we can do what we call straddles. That's where you place buy and sell and be waiting for the direction to be activated. So also some they have pre-information, or they can use SNW, that is secret news weapon, to place their trade. The moment the numbers trigger, their trade will trigger and it will go in their direction if it works out that way. And if it go the other way, they will lose some money. And so also some can do it in our own way. Yeah, that my own way of Eagle High way is where we notice aggressive movement in the market. The moment aggressive movement happen in the market, there's an opportunity for us to trade, and that's what we'll be treating today. Okay, son, I'll talk more about this economic report when I get to the office. Do you understand? Then you can go ahead and also watch the video and continue learning from that. So that is that for now till I get to the office. So today's video, I'm going to open your eyes to see one of the ways I think when it comes to this business. So in the next couple of minutes, I'll be doing this lesson, so you can join me while I'm doing that. So catch ya. Yeah guys, as you're watching my video right now, I want you to do me a favor: like, comment and subscribe to my channel. This will go a long way for me and make me do a better video for your viewing. I would so much appreciate it if you can do this for me. So hit the subscribe button even before you start watching the video. Thank you. We are going to be treating economic reports today, and I'm going to explain it in the best way possible for you to have proper understanding of how we can take advantage of this particular event in the market. So also I'm going to be explaining some sniper entries that is not more than 5 to 10 pips in this particular section. So stay tuned and watch this video to the end. And if you like it, once again, make sure you click the likes button, and so also make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am Eagle High FX. Catch ya in this video explanation. Hi traders, I am Eagle High FX. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a system that is completely different from what we have been teaching before. And this system has a lot to do with the following consideration I'm going to start mentioning now. Number one, we are going to be considering fundamentals, that is news trading or economic reports. After that, we are going to talk about time of the day, that is timing. Second, then thirdly, we are going to be talking about market cycle. These three combined together will give us a very profitable system. And the entry is so accurate that it will not give you any pressure. So sit back and enjoy today's explanation. So I'm going to be explaining everything one after the other. So after that, we are also going to consider some indicators, and they are namely stochastic and Williams percentage range. So under that, stochastic is a popular indicator that we all know. This is stochastic, so we click on it And the only thing you are going to do there is that stick is between these two levels, 20 and 80. Please click add and add 50. Once you click add, just press 50. Then you apply it and press OK. Once you do that, then once you press OK, to come to your screen this way. You can do that on the phone. You can do that on PC also. The essence of that adding that 50 is to get the midline between the 20 and the 80. So the middle line is 50, and that 50 is what we need. If we didn't add this 50 to it, you won't find this middle line. Do you get? So also we are going to add the second one, which is William percent range. So you click on that one too. Then right there is still the same 80, minus 80 and minus 20. Just click add and add minus 50. Once you do that, click apply, then click OK. You see, once you do that, that middle line is also there, which is minus 50, which is the middle line is there. So that is what we need to do. After this, I don't think there's any other thing we need to add to make this system work perfectly for us. So once you do it correctly, so you are going to have it this way. So next thing is to allow the news, which is fundamental, to break out this way, the same way we are seeing it in this pair called gold. 15 minutes, you can see news was injected into the market and there was a reaction to it, which moved aggressively to this level. That's about 480 pips. So we are not sure whether it's going to be going forever or it's going to start retracing back. So what we need to do is to just wait and allow the price to pull back to Asian session. And that happened between this place to this place. You can see this zone is Asian session. After the separation line is Asian session. So you can install the separation line to know the Asian session and ordinary other session. So now, when price is in Asian session, fine. That means price has shown that it's actually retracing back. Price could come to the following EMA that we have here. We have 13 EMA, we have 50 EMA, we have 200 EMA. So what we are looking for is this. Whenever price come below 13 EMA through the retracement, coming below it, price could stay on 50 EMA or it could come to this 200 EMA. The red one is 200 EMA, the yellow is 50 EMA, while the white color is 13 EMA. So it will come to any of the EMA between the 50 and the 200. So we will be expecting price to begin to go back up. As it's going this way, we are expecting it to begin to go back up after getting to any of these EMA. You can see in this particular day, it came below the 50 EMA and it didn't get to 200 before it returned back upward. So if that happened, it will now take us to the next key, which is time of the day, timing. So this happened at this hour, which is around 3 a.m. GMT. If it happens around 3 a.m. GMT, it is invalid. We don't want it. We want this movement back up above 13 EMA around London or European Open. We want it to happen around London or European Open. So the best time we are going to be considering is from 6 a.m. GMT. 6 a.m. GMT. Any movement back up around 6 a.m. GMT is okay. That is that about that. This was the first time price is trading back above the 13 EMA and closing above it. But the time around that time was 3:15 a.m. GMT. We are still under Asian section. We don't want that. And the reason why we don't want is that price can do that and still come down before the European session and still come down and come and touch this place or wherever, or stay at this middle. So it will be giving us headache. So we don't want that. So we want the price that we move and close above the 13 EMA, very close to European open. So that means this particular candle that closes above is under Asian session. We don't want it. So we are going to be looking for the one that's okay. Since then, okay, after doing that, price came down to this place. I mean, price came up, came down, and begin to rise again. Fine. But if you check the time, it's still 5 a.m. GMT. We don't want that. We want the one that is very close to European session open. So that will take us to, let's check this particular one. This is still 5:30. So this is 5:45. We prefer to start picking our trade anytime from 6 a.m. GMT. 6 a.m. GMT is the preferred time. So meaning that this particular one is invalid. This particular one is invalid, I repeat. So around 6 a.m., 6:30, 6 a.m. is okay. Price is still trading above the 13 EMA. So not that price is just trading above 13 EMA. We want price to be trading above 13 EMA. And look at this stochastics and Williams percentage. We want this, their line, to be also be above the 50 line, to be above 50 line, to be above minus 50 line. And if you can see, price is above, it started rising from here and is above 50 line. Here is still above 50 line. Price is above 50 line. If price is below 50 line, it is invalid. Both stochastics and Williams must be above 50 line before it is valid for entry. If you obey that, you will not have drawdown that is more than 10 pips. If it's going to be more than 10 pips at all, maybe 12 or 13. It's very low. In this case, there was no drawdown at all. You can see at 6 a.m., price is above 13 EMA and price came to touch the EMA. So when you enter, when price come back to touch the 13 EMA, that is when we are going to enter. Whenever price is above it and come back to touch the 13 EMA, just like this place, you can see, then you pick your entry from there. So, and you allow it to run. And now, if you follow that, it means that this is our entry here. You can see at this place 128 pips because it is good, 136, 143 pips. What is your drawdown? 0, nothing, no drawdown. The stochastics and Williams is used to filter the trade, and when you allow it to do what I've said, that let this boat be above the 50 EMA, you won't experience a drawdown that will be giving you problems. So it's a sniper entry. Many times when I use it, I can use 5 pip stop loss. So that is that. Then I'll show you more example of what I'm saying. This is another economic report in the market, which is news. You can see it when the news came in, it started moving, and when it got to this level, we don't know whether it will continue. We started pulling back into Asian section. This is weekend. You can see two line is weekend, and it started when market opened during the Asian session. It continued pulling back, and when it got to this level, price begin to move back upward. Fine. Price is moving back upward. When it's moving back upward, right at this vertical line that I used to mark it, you can see that the Williams is above 50. This 50 is above 50. Stochastic too, let's see, above 50. Both lines of Williams and stochastic must be above 50 simultaneously at the same time. So when that happens, then the price has closed above 13 EMA. Then allow price to come back and touch that 13. When it does that, like this place, please enter. Once you enter, look at just the drawdown. If you measure this drawdown, it's just 6 pips. You can see just 6 pips. And after that 6 pips, it came to threaten you again. It's still under the same 6 pips, and it moved 73 pips. Lovely. But the key thing in this system is that both the stochastics and the Williams must be above 50 lines, midline 50 at the same time. If one is above and the other one is not above, don't pick the trade. Price will still misbehave. That's how it works. And you can see another example here. Again, this is AUD, the same thing. Look at the time. 8:30 European section. That is when both of them happen. If it must be in European section, this is 8:30 and both lines are above 50, above 50. If you pick it, 9 pips, look at it, 41 pips, profit. That is that again. Then another one is also here. Look at news again. Look at the time, 7 a.m. GMT. Look at what happened. Move above, come below the 13, and both lines, see, this is 50, this is a sell side, look, below 50, look at it, below 50, and price has closed below 13, then come in, if you come in, there's no drawdown, only the spread, and 41 pips to this level. That's another one again. And this is last one I'm going to show you again. This is Euro NZ. 30 minutes, that's where we are getting it. And this is economic report. You can see I begin to pull back into Asian section. And at 9 a.m. GMT, at this place, it broke it, but they could not get to 50. It's only one that got to above 50. This did not get there. So that's why we didn't pick it. Because if we do, anything can happen. And look at here. 50, above 50 line, above 50 line. If you get in, look at it, no drawdown. And what happened? 200 pips. That's all. It's a very good system. Go and master it. And if you have any question, you can write your question on the comment link. I will answer it. Take care. Have a lovely day. And Eagle High FX. Bye.